Yeah, my name is Dr. Peter Mbaye. I've worked in this government since January 2023. I was first appointed as Secretary Investments Promotion, and I was appointed as head of Ministerial Delivery Unit in the Ministry of Investments, Trade and Industry. I was working under the CS, Moses Kuria, and we did a lot of work, extremely. I have served this government with a lot of passion, commitment, sacrifice, complete, because I was one of the people who actually founded, UDA, Kenya Kwanza from Nakuru. I campaigned. I was at the forefront. So I believed in this movement. I believe in the party and the government like wholesomely. So when I was given the chance, we did a lot of work on investments. You have seen the reports this year that Kenya, the kind of investment that came to Kenya is beyond. We surpassed Nigeria, we surpassed Egypt, we surpassed all South Africa actually. All the other countries in Africa. That is the work that we planted that time. Number two, the issue of manufacturing. We were able to launch 17 county aggregation industrial parks. 17 of them. We were targeting 47. But again, we reached there before we were transferred. And of course, the issue of trade. We were able to open very many trade issues with all over the country, AFCFTA, to open the market in Africa. That's the work we did within 9 months. So we were moved to public service, where I was appointed head of programs when the minister was moved. And we did a lot of work in terms of Huduma Center, in terms of NYS. So, and one of the things we did, because performance and delivery was in the ministry, we went around 23 ministries, talking about achievements, talking about what they are planning to do, talking about the challenges. We literally visited the ministers and the PSs. So when I was appointed as a head of government delivery service, I thought they knew the kind of person I was, that I want work. I have no other reason. I don't live on salary. Me, I want to work because there are so many people who would want to be comfortable. But I knew this. I thought they knew. So we started to work. I got a team of 67. For your information, GDS has people across the country. We posted people in every county and in every ministry so that we can go check the work, because the work of the GDS is to track government projects and programs so that we can have value for money for the taxpayers. In each time a project allocated money, we follow up, make sure if they are bottlenecks, we solve them. Now, one of the issues that came up, I was there, I've been appointed, and I went to my seniors and I told them, this is how we want to structure delivery in the Republic of Kenya. Because we discovered there are so many offices, so many centers doing the same thing. And they said, it's not possible. Because not unless we want to do this so that every office can feel they are doing something to please the head of state. I said, can we help the president in a better way? Can we corrupt all these small things, like 5 or 6, into one? I have the people, we're able to work so that we can deliver. Now, a lot of what I proposed was not done. There is a lot of structural issues, many issues about, you're supposed to work, what happens, the issue of the working issues and other issues. In short, there's been a lot of frustrations, and I don't want my name. I have a history, I have a record where I've come from for the last 10, 20 years, where I've worked before in my county of Nakuru, what I've done. I don't want to come and mess it here because I got a job. If the work cannot be done, I don't want to be associated. Because what will happen, one day somebody will ask me, why didn't you deliver? Then I'll say, I had issues. They will ask me, why didn't you say then? Why now? Then something will happen. Everybody will go. It will be said that the guy who is head of GDS is this one. I better speak early today to say, I don't think the kind of how the government tracking delivery work is being done is going to produce the results that we promised Kenyans. That is what I think. That's my thought. I have not thought about this today. This is something I've been thinking for the last 6 months. Giving advice, by the way. When I say consistently, I've met everybody else who is my senior to try to tell them how we are going to work. And since they announced my appointment in a big way, in a big rally where the president was, the then deputy president, everybody in Nakuru, and they said, we have given your somebody from your village here the work to help us as a country. I had to go back and tell the nation I am no longer there, so that nobody will stop me to ask me anything about this government. And if you try something genuinely, with all the passion, it's not accepted, you don't fight. You just say, well, I'll just come in to help. If it's no longer possible, I'll just walk away. No, hakuna mabishano. There's no need of trouble. That's why I just said, it's okay. Wacha ifike mwisho. I've tried. It's not possible. But number two, very importantly, it's not possible to do development in a toxic political environment. Let me say this again. It is not possible. Anytime development sees conflict, it runs away. Anytime development sees conflict, you can only do projects and program when people are at peace and they are appreciating. So when the political environment as it is today becomes so toxic, when people are standing leaders abusing other communities openly, when they are abusing other people, how do you take development to them as government? If today I go on radio or TV to begin talking about projects, the people are hurt because they were abused very badly. It cannot work. So either we decide that we suspend performance and delivery of government until after the elections, because it's not possible to do both. Toxicity in the atmosphere cannot go hand in hand with performance and delivery. So I'm an expert on leadership and governance. I can tell you, I'm an expert on delivery. That's what I've done for the last 2 years. I've been in this government, and it's not possible. So if we decide as a nation that we want to suspend everything else, we do politics and abuse every other person, including leaders. They go abusing each other community. You are causing hurt feelings. You are causing pain. You cannot go and promise them projects. It's not possible. So why should I spend my time in something I know is not productive? I would rather just say, kila mtu alitoka kwao. Hakuna haja kubebana hivi. Mnabebwa hivi namna hii. Kila mtu alitoka nyumbani kwao. Kikiumana anaambia, please, pole, nilikuwa nimetoka kwetu, wacha nirudi kwetu nyumbani. It's as simple as that. Some of us are professionals, and we don't do things because of salary. We do this because of a cause. We want to do something, to be told, on the year of the road, this and this. There were some people who came here and they delivered. There is a big hue and cry about unfinished projects from government. Our work was supposed to go on the ground and look at what is being happening and make sure it happens. If it's not happening, I don't want to be part of that game, because it's going to mess my name for nothing. Why?